All right, so Harry and Meghan are in Canada. They're in Canada. What a great place to go to escape from your pedophile uncle. Ooh, that was a jab in the ribs. I better cut that out of the video. Hi, Harry and Meghan are in Canada. Isn't that great? They chose Canada. They chose us because we're better than everybody else. Oh, that's probably not a good thing to say. Hi, welcome to another episode of Mad English TV. So Harry and Meghan are in Canada, and every day I check the news. I always see the same news story. The question is, who's going to pay for their security? What? Who's going to pay for their security? Why do they need security? If they want to live a normal life, why don't they just buy a house and live a normal life? I'm sure they could scrounge together, $300,000 and buy a nice house somewhere. You know what scrounge together means? Scrounge together means find. I'm sure they could come up with $300,000, just buy a normal house and just live a normal life. Walk to McDonald's, order a Big Mac, go home, bake some cookies, mow the lawn, just have a normal life. But they don't feel safe. That's the question here, right? The question is, they need security. They feel like they need security. They can't just, they don't feel just comfortable walking around. Do you feel comfortable just walking around? Hey, I walk around all the time. Sometimes I walk to the mall, walk around in the mall, just walk around here. It's great. I was thinking today, man, I take that for granted. When I saw that on the news, I was like, I should appreciate this more. I should appreciate the fact that I can just walk around. I don't need any security. I don't have any security. Do you have security? If you're a normal person like me and you don't have security, smash that like button right down there. But if you have security, I don't know, maybe you're not my friend. But isn't that crazy that some people in this world feel like they need security? They can't just walk around. The freedom of just being able to walk around. That is just amazing. I'm going to appreciate this freedom more in the future. It sort of sounds like they're in jail. It sounds like they're in prison. They can't just go to the store and go shopping. I mean, I don't know why. What would happen to them? What do you think would happen to them if they just tried to live a normal life and bought a house, walked to the store, bought some ground beef, went home, made some tacos? What do you think would happen? What would be the worst case scenario in Canada? I think they live in Vancouver. I'm not sure where they live. I think it's Vancouver. So what do you think? Let me know down there in the comments what you think would happen to them. But that's just crazy. Now, another question I want to ask is, why don't they just pay for their own security? Why is this even a question? The very question is just preposterous. You know what preposterous means? Preposterous means just insane. I mean, think about it. They come to Canada, and now the question is, who's going to pay for their security costs? Actually, that's not the real question. The real question is, will Canadian taxpayers have to pay for this? And I can tell you, 0% of Canadian taxpayers want to pay for their security. I swear to God, if Justin Trudeau gives even one dime of my tax money to this, I'm going to hand him over to the Ayatollah. Hello? Is this Iran? Yep. Are you the Ayatollah? Yep. Here you go. You can have him. You can have Trudeau. He's all yours. Do whatever you want with him. The question is just preposterous that Canadian taxpayers' money would go to pay for this. Imagine if I went to the UK and I said, okay, I have a question. Who's going to pay for my security? Is it going to be Canadian taxpayers or is it going to be British taxpayers? Imagine if I called up Boris on the phone. Hey, Boris, are you going to pay for my security? What? I can't even afford to get a haircut. How would I pay for your security? Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. If he can't afford to get a haircut, how's he going to pay for my security living in the UK? Is it just me? Or is this question just outrageous? It's preposterous. The hypocrisy of rich, famous people is just staggering. These kinds of people, they complain about Donald Trump's wall, and yet they live behind a wall themselves. They're too afraid to just go and be part of the normal public. They can't walk around. It's dangerous just walking around. I mean, what would happen? They get killed. They get mugged. Someone tries to kidnap them. Well, welcome to the real world. I face that problem every single day. If I go shopping, I could get killed at any time, right? There's nothing I can do about it. If I go to another country, sure, someone could do whatever. They could kill me, they could kidnap me, they could rob me, they could do whatever. That's how the real world works. So if Harry and Meghan want to live a normal life in Canada, they should not let this question to be asked, right? The reason this question is being asked is because they are allowing it to be asked. If they said, hey, no, we're not going to do this whole security thing. You don't have to worry. Canadian taxpayers, you don't have to worry. We are going to make sure that none of your money goes to pay for our security. It would be so easy. That's what I would do. I'm in Thailand right now, and I just want to tell all the people in Thailand, I am not going to ask you to pay for my security. Think how outrageous that would be if I came to Thailand and I said, hey, I love your country. Now who's going to pay for my security here? They would be like, get out of our country. I mean, Thai people are really nice. Thailand is called the land of smiles. They would probably smile, but they would be thinking, who are you to come to our country and then ask who's going to pay for my security? Now, I'm sure Harry and Meghan are nice people. I'm sure they're not asking this question. I mean, I hope not. But I don't know why they don't just put this whole issue to bed. They see the news. They read the news, right? This is CBC News, right? If they're in Canada, they should be reading Canadian news. So they will know very well that Canadian taxpayers don't want anything to do with this. So why don't they just say, none of your tax money is going to pay for our security. We're going to pay for it ourselves. Like, isn't that a common sense thing that they would pay for their own security? If I want security here in Thailand, like, I'll just pay for it myself. If I go to the UK, I'm not going to call up Boris on the phone. I'm going to let him spend his money to get his own haircut, right? I'm not going to ask more of him. I'm not going to ask more of these Thai people to keep me safe. So this is a no-brainer. Why don't they just say, we're going to cover our own security costs? How much could it cost? Well, according to the CBC article, minimum 1.7 million. 1.7 million to keep these people safe. And they've already given up their royal titles, Prince Harry, Princess Meghan. If they want to be normal people, why don't they just live normal lives? Hey, I just want to say to Harry and Meghan, if you're watching this video, you're welcome in Canada. You're welcome. I don't think Canadians have any hard feelings toward you. We just don't want our tax money to go paying for your security. Just cover it yourself. If you're worried, I don't think anything's going to happen. Okay, if Harry and Meghan just bought a house somewhere in a normal neighborhood, if they feel like they're in danger, well, just hire a security guard. Hire a big black guy to follow you around, when you go shopping. It's got to be a big black guy. If you hire a white guy, people might try to do something. But if you hire a big black guy, nobody's going to mess with you. So, just live a normal life. That's what I would say. Everybody is entitled to living a normal life. When I was thinking about this, I thought, man, that must really suck to be in that position. where you don't even feel safe to leave your house. You can't live a normal life. For me, I just appreciate so much that I have the freedom to walk around. I'm not that famous yet, but I'm a little bit famous. Back in Canada, I've been recognized in public, I don't know, maybe 20 times, 30 times. Here in Thailand, I've been recognized once by a very nice woman. I met her at the mall here. She saw me and said, "Hey, Mark, from Mad English TV." I was like, wow, that's awesome. You recognize me. Just a wonderful person. I had a lovely chat with her. So, all my subscribers are so friendly. I just want to say thank you so much to my subscribers. You guys are the best. So I'm very thankful. Maybe I'm thankful I only have 300,000 subscribers. I think it would be nice to have like 1 million. But after I get 1 million, I don't want more. Maybe I'll ask people to unsubscribe from my channel. I don't know. Fame isn't a goal for me. But for so many people, being famous is like such a great attainment. But I want you to appreciate being a normal person like me. For people who are like in this protected class, who live behind security guards, live behind gates, who can't even walk around. I feel a bit bad for them, but at the same time, I don't really like them because if they require taxpayers' money to sort of keep them safe, that's not great. My advice would be just try to live a normal life. Try to live a peaceful life. Make real friends. Make real neighbors. If they were my neighbors, I'd be nice to them. See Harry cutting his lawn in the morning. "Hey, Harry, how's it going?" I'd be very friendly to them. I wouldn't hurt them. I wouldn't rob them. I wouldn't try to tell the world, "Hey, guess who my neighbors are? I have Harry and Meghan as my neighbors. Come and take pictures of them, and I don't know, come and put their lives in danger." I think if they just found some nice neighbors, found a nice community, like I said, maybe hired one security guard, that would be enough. What do you think their top concern is? Is it that they're going to be kidnapped and be used to get ransom? Is it because people hate them and want to kill them? Is it because people just want to take selfies with them all day? Like why do they need $1.7 million a year for security? That just boggles my mind. So I'm very thankful I don't need 1.7 million taxpayers' money to pay for my security. I hope you don't either. I just wanted to make a video to talk about this, just to say, hey, appreciate the freedom that you have, because even like the royal family doesn't have this kind of freedom, and it feels very good. I can go to any country I want. I could go to Germany, I could go to Brazil, I could go Korea, anywhere, and I wouldn't be worried like they're worried. Canada is one of the safest countries in the world, and yet they're so worried about their safety. So hey, I hope you're safe today. I hope you have freedom today, and I just want to say, give thanks, be thankful, appreciate your freedom, because I do so much. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.